Who are the 10 Danish basketball players that are currently playing in D1 men's college basketball as of the 2025-2026 basketball season? Watch this video to find out. I'll begin with the players with the least minutes and I'll end with the players with the most minutes. First up we have Frederik Jellum, who's a forward at Duquesne Dukes. He's a freshman and he stands at 6'10", 210 pounds. His former clubs include Ballisager Bluehawks and Cushing Academy, which is in Massachusetts. His team is in the middle of the conference and he currently has no available statistics because he hasn't gotten any playing time this season. This is most likely because he has to adapt to the college basketball style of playing and because of the depth in their rotation. Next up we have Andreas Holst, who's a forward at the Oklahoma Sooners. He too is a freshman. He stands at 7 foot, 200 pounds, and his former clubs include Bakken Bears. His team is at the bottom of the conference, but it is a pretty stacked conference though. It's the SEC, a conference with a lot of good teams, especially the reigning champions Florida. This can be seen on the difference between their conference record and the overall record. Andreas Holst also doesn't have any stats because he hasn't gotten any playing time yet, and this is most likely again because he has to adapt to a new playing style and because he's fighting for minutes with other great talents. We then have Sebastian Haubro, who's a forward at Farley Dickinson Knights. He's a freshman. He stands at 6'10", 208 pounds, and his former clubs include BMS Herlev. I couldn't find any footage of Sebastian Haubro, so I chose to find footage of his team instead. His team is in the middle of the conference with a 6-6 conference record, although they have a 9-16 overall record. He is the first guy on this list to get actual minutes in men's Division I college basketball. It is only 4 minutes a game and he's averaging 0.6 points a game, so it's most likely just a couple of minutes here and there, and he doesn't get a lot of opportunities to score the ball. Player number 4 is Niklas Polonowski, who's a forward at the Pennsylvania Quakers. He is a junior, which is the 3rd year of college basketball, so the first guy on this list to have played multiple seasons. He stands at 6'6", 210 pounds, and his former clubs include Lyons Township, which is a high school in the United States of America. Again, I couldn't find a lot of clips of him, but this shot exactly is actually Niklas Polonowski. A great buzzer beater. His team competes in the Ivy League and they're at the top of the conference standings. As you can see with his stats, he's seen a huge drop in minutes from his sophomore year to his junior year, unfortunately, going from 13.8 minutes to only 5.5. I tried to research why this was, and I found out that it is most likely because of a change in coaching philosophy and some new transfers. Marqus Marion is a forward at Wake Forest Demon Deacons. He's a sophomore, so again somebody who's played more than 1 year. This is 2 years to be exact. He stands at 6'9", 220 pounds, and his former clubs include BMS Herlev. His team is in the ACC, which is one of the best, if not the best, conference in college basketball. It includes Duke, North Carolina, NC State, so on and so on. So pretty stacked conference, and they're understandably at the bottom, but again a huge difference in conference standings and overall standings. They're 12-12 in their overall record, but only 3-8 in the conference record. Marqus, he's seen a huge increase in minutes and production. Frederik Erichson is a forward at Bradford Highlanders. He's a freshman, he stands at 6'9", 210 pounds, and his former clubs include Bakken Bears. His team is at the top of the conference, and even though he's only a freshman, he's already seeing good minutes and good points. He's the first guy on this list to average actual point that matters in a game. He's averaging 12.9 minutes and 5.7 points. Jermaine Ballisager Webb is a center at the Portland Pilots, and he's a senior. So he's the first and only guy on this list to be a center and to be a senior. So he's in his 4th year of college basketball. He stands at 7'1", 250 pounds, and his former clubs include Montverde Academy and the American Eagles, which is another university where he played his freshman and sophomore season, so his first 2 seasons. His team is at like the middle bottom of their conference, and he is, in his personal stats, he's having his best season of college basketball so far. His production is up, his points are up, his minutes are up, his assists, his rebound, his free throw percentage, most of these things are up. So he's having a great year statistically, and he's really making an impact on the floor with 17.8 minutes a game. That's almost half of a basketball game in college. Johan Munch is a forward at the Oregon State Beavers. He's a sophomore and he stands at 6'11", 222 pounds. His former clubs include the Orange Roll Academy, which is a high school in the United States of America. His team is again at the middle of their conference, and in his second and current season of college basketball, he's seen a big increase in minutes, a huge increase in minutes actually, going from 5 minutes a game to 20.8 minutes a game. That leads to a huge increase in points as well, and he's also increased in a lot of other categories, especially rebounds. Gustav Winther is a forward at Northern Illinois Huskies. He's a freshman and he stands at 6'10", 200 pounds. His former clubs include BC Copenhagen. His team is currently at the bottom or middle of their conference, and he's a freshman, but he's getting great minutes. He's the first freshman on this list to get actual playing time, and that's great. He gets 22 minutes a game. He gets 8 points a game. He's shooting 63% from the field goal, and he's shooting 50% from 3, so great percentages. It's really great to see a Dane get these kind of minutes, especially in their freshman year. Nørgaard is a guard at UNC Greensboro Spartans. He is the first and only guard on this list, which means he's the only guard who's from Denmark and who's playing in Division I men's college basketball. He's a freshman. He stands at 6'2", 194 pounds. And his former clubs include La Laguna Tenerife, which is a basketball academy on the island of Tenerife in Spain. His team is again at the middle or bottom of the conference with a 6-6 conference record. He is averaging 23.9 minutes and 7.4 points a game, on actually fewer assists than anticipated, but he is a scorer. That is something you could have seen if you watched him play at the U18 European Championships last summer, where he put on a great performance and won finals MVP in the B final. But it's great to see a Danish player in his freshman year get this many minutes, get this much playing time with this big of a role and responsibility. And that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about the Danish players in Division 1 men's college basketball. Before making the video, I had no idea that we had 10 players in college basketball. I think that's amazing. A lot of them are freshmen, so it's understandable if you were surprised, because a lot of them are new players. But it's really great to see Danish players getting the spotlight, the recognition that they deserve, because all of these players are really talented. Peace out.